was about the cams. Wasn't switching back and forth.
I mean, it's on you right now. When you go split cam, it'll be
There
on
we
you.
go.
I mean,
We're back.
how
No
much screen
problems.
time does John really need? He has so much screen time already.
Okay, I was gonna ask if you've had an attitude adjustment since later, but I guess
You just think
not.
everything I say is an attitude thing, and it's just ridiculous. I
No,
was
I
actively
think-
in the frickin' process of filling up my tub for
Bitching
you to
about
bathe
it.
in.
Just 'cause-
Yeah, because I'm bitching about it.
Okay, so you did have attitude.
What? You use my gym.
We had a thing going on. Just because you quit didn't mean I wanted to quit.
Yeah, I'm completely okay with you using my gym and ice bath, but that doesn't mean I'm going to do maintenance for you on my ice
I
bath.
thought you were still
every
using
month.
the ice bath. I cleaned
Bullshit,
it.
you thought I was using that ice
You've
bath.
been working out, right?
No.
How come there's weights on the rack sometimes?
Cleve and Cleve and Hudson are working out sometimes, and they're together.
Ah, well, they need to re-rack their weights. And
Yeah,
I haven't
I mean,
been
you
giving
need to
them
talk to
shit
them.
because I thought it was you.
See, you had the attitude. But the funny thing is about somebody who can say the term attitude first, it switches the whole entire conversation.
I asked you to do
Oh, don't say
something,
anything,
and you
you're
said
angry.
no, and I said,
Oh, that's got an
"Dang."
attitude.
And then you popped off.
I didn't pop
We
off.
had
You
such-
called me a lazy pussy bitch.
You were being those things.
Yeah, after I give you full access, I give you the garage door
I can
opener.
only take
You know how much
so
of a burden
much
it's been?
bad attitude of yours.
You had the
and it's
bad
on my-
attitude.
On my
How many times have you
freaking
said
back, and
thanks
then-
for anything that
I
I've
say
done
thanks
with
all
my
the
gym?
time.
Please.
Did you fill it up?
Yeah, you
Thank
bitch.
you.
Okay. I didn't like that, thank you.
We had such a lovely afternoon, and then you go and ruin it with your attitude.
I was fine. I didn't have an attitude, but I figured you filled it up this morning before you left.
I just cleaned it. I thought maybe you could put a hose on it. My bad.
You made it sound like it was the most difficult thing. Like I
I
was gonna
hadn't
have to
seen
walk
it.
you
I
through
thought
it.
maybe you put it in a
If
special way.
you don't think you can do that ice bath, just know that Andrew has done it. So is there
I didn't
something?
say I couldn't do it. I just asked if you could do it. I also
Yeah.
don't. Why don't you ice bath anymore?
'Cause I'm not exercising at the moment. I'm too
Why aren't
busy.
you- Oh, at 5 a.m.
You try and drive around to all the properties that I have, and then want to exercise when you get home,
Not when you get home. That's
Or
why
in
I
the morning.
suggest to you the morning.
or in the morning.
You go to bed too late. It's your problem.
Yeah, well, I got these MFers in my house all the time.
Yeah.
I said
These guys started to come over all the time, and then you're like, I'm done. I quit.
No, I mean they were coming over before that, but it is like I was like, we hanging today, and I was like, me and Hudson, like we're doing a pod.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you tried to postpone last minute.
postponed the hang. This wasn't even last minute. It was like around like 1 p.m. And then everybody showed up. Cleve showed up.
Today?
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. I like seeing them, but sometimes I just don't have it in me in a
So
weekday.
even your bros are getting jacked on your back. And
Everybody is getting jacked off my dime except for me.
you gotta start getting jacked again. I even off you, and then you had the audacity to bitch about the
audacity.
cost when I offered to pay you a fee because you were bitching about it before.
Sure, pay it.
Okay, what do you think?
$100 a month.
That seems unfair.
Oh, okay, well,
I
you
take
offered.
care of the equipment.
Take care of the equipment. Every time I go in there, the weights are on the wrong
That's
side of the
them.
rack.
That's them. That's them, man.
Don't even respect my gym. They use it and they throw
They
the
ice
weights.
bath.
No.
Okay,
and you're a
they start
lucky
ice
boy.
bathing, I need to know.
You're a lucky boy. You'll know if Hudson starts ice bathing.
Like,
That's a hairy guy.
Oh, really?
You'll start seeing red.
I'll be like, you gotta start cleaning the bathroom.
At least get one of those like fish nets so you can catch his hair at the top. He's a hairy fella. I won't lie to you. Anyways, we watched.
We've been watching the Penguins. Zach, are you up to date?
No, I haven't watched episode 5 yet, but Hudson just caught up, so
I've watched 2 episodes.
We'll start binging.
It's beast.
Oh my gosh, people! I can't even explain how beast this show
It's
is.
fantastic so far.
I love it so much, and what I've told so many people to watch The Penguin, and I'm like, listen, you won't regret it. Watch it. And the whole thing, the first thing they say is like, oh, I'm not like caught up with the Batman.
Don't need to be.
Don't need to be. This is like solo mob boss style with Penguin, who's like a top tier villain of Batman.
It's like The Sopranos if The Sopranos had a lot more action.
Honestly, after seeing this Penguin, I think Danny DeVito did a shit job. He went full penguin. You
Yeah.
never go full penguin.
Never go
It's
full
like
penguin.
Ben Stiller and
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder.
Dude, we should watch Tropic Thunder again. I bet that thing.
Oh,
I bet it's so funny.
I've seen Tropic Thunder within the last
Recently?
year.
Oh, is it so funny?
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Robert Downey Jr. is probably like that's the best role he's ever had.
That's so funny.
Robert Downey Jr. was like worried. He was like, I don't know, man. And then like someone else got all the flack for it.
Probably Simple Jack.
Yeah. I think it was Ben Stiller got all the flack because he was Simple Jack. and then Robert Downey Jr. He was like saying like all his black friends were like, bro, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So
that
I
was
mean,
classic.
I am beat red in this freaking. You must have gotten me all hyped up, dude.
Oh man.
I'm fuming. This is the difference. This is what a guy who works outside looks like and a guy that's in the
Works
office.
out looks like.
40 hours. 40 hours a week. If he's
That's
lucky.
what a guy who works outside looks like, and this is what a guy who works out looks like.
Please.
Not you, Mr. Quit.
Mr. Quit.
Mr.
You're the one. You're Mr. Vacation. I
Oh,
mean,
go
right
on
when
one
I was starting to
vacation.
get a pattern down, you went and started just going to Finland.
Ask me how Finland was.
How was Finland?
It was indescribable.
I could describe it. John went to go see the Northern Lights in Finland.
Here we go.
And I saw them in Peachtree
No,
City
you
the
didn't.
same day. I saw them before him.
Crazy timing, though.
It was absolutely the funniest thing. If y'all didn't know, there was a situation. John was in Finland for like a week. Taylor planned this whole thing for John to see the Northern Lights. I can't tell you how many times
I've
since
seen.
John's been growing up that he's been talking about going and seeing the Northern Lights. It's one of his big things. And I saw them first in Peachtree City, Georgia.
What happened was, coincidentally, while we were in Finland, there was a solar flare to where the Northern Lights were possible to see at home.
While they were there. And I could not get enough of it. I
Yeah.
thought it was the funniest thing ever. I photoshopped a little picture of the avenue and I put the Northern
That was
Lights.
photoshopped?
Are you shitting me?
I thought maybe...
Well, the picture of the avenue was like, it was daylight.
Yeah.
Because the buildings were super bright. That was photoshopped.
I didn't even notice.
I did the exact, the picture you took over the hotel.
Uh-huh.
I just put the avenue over the
What?
picture.
I didn't
It's the
even
exact
notice
same
that.
lights.
I was just so pissed off.
I knew you were going to be pissed. And I
was
mean, I didn't want to piss
analyzing.
off Taylor. I mean, that's not my job. My job is to piss off John. But I was just dying laughing, dude.
I gotta go
couldn't
look at
help
that
it.
now. I wasn't analyzing it because I was just so pissed off.
How mad would you really? You didn't think a little bit of it was pretty funny?
Oh no, it was really funny. It
Seeing him.
was hilarious timing. Oh, I did not even notice.
It's the exact same photo.
Well,
And it's Highland Bakery. Highland Bakery is not even in there anymore.
I didn't think so, but I was like, maybe I'm wrong.
So you thought that was legit?
The
Shit,
only
they
thing,
look good,
I was
dude.
too hung up on the Highland Bakery part. I was like, I thought that was Friends Table now or something.
Is that what it's called?
Or did Hobnob take its place?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I haven't like driven through the avenue in a minute.
Yeah,
But it was so
that
funny.
was so funny.
And
But
then
dude, this is
John-
it. But what we saw was way more beasts. So luckily,
Sure.
And everyone else could only see it on their phone. We could see it with the human eye.
Is that how it works normally?
So they pop off on your phone big time. So what we're
Do
seeing,
they tell you that? They're
was
like, listen,
beast.
once it pops up, pull your phone out.
yeah,
You'll see it better.
Well, ours was pretty beast in person, but the guy was like, "Yeah, get your phone, take photos, and I'll be taking." He actually was like, "I'll be taking a lot of photos for you guys, so you guys can just enjoy it."
Yeah.
So that was cool. But listen to this.
You had some nice pics.
Yeah.
I saw them.
So this is classic. So on Saturday night, we had a Northern Lights tour planned.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a good chance you could go to Finland and not even see them because it's like Seattle weather.
It's
okay?
like whale shark hunting
Yeah. Yeah.
Mexico.
So the weather is super cloudy. So you're supposed to be able, there's a chance you can see them from our hotel, but it was really like overcast all week. So we're like, oh man, this might have been terrible. And
I bet,
they're
Taylor
seeing them
was,
at
I
home.
bet Taylor was freaking out. It's
Luckily-
not like the trip when it had been fun without
No,
it. It's
no,
not
it was
even
cool.
that big of a deal.
Luckily, on Friday, the day they were popping off down here, the clouds went away for a little bit, and we saw them, and that's when we were sending pictures to you guys from our hotel.
Seen them.
Yeah, yeah. So they were really beasts. But then the next day we had our Northern Lights tour, where they will take you. It says 100% guarantee to see the Northern Lights. We'll drive all the way to Sweden or Norway if we have to.
If we have to, we will.
Just so you drive somewhere where the
At some point, I'd be like, dude, turn around.
Yeah, yeah. So it's classic. So they send us an email that day, and they're like, "Hey, there's only like a 70% to 80% chance of seeing them today.
Dipshits.
It's pretty low. They're like, you can get your money back now if you like, or if you go and we don't see them, you can get half money back or whatever."
Yeah.
But where we were, like, besides the stuff we had planned, we didn't really have
a lot to do. Yeah.
We were actually so confused because at our resort, there would be like hella people there during the day, and that night we would be the only ones there, but we were in the middle of nowhere, so we were like, where the hell does everyone keep going?
What were y'all doing for dinner and stuff? They had like
there was one restaurant that was super beat at our place, and we ate there like
every time.
And it was like a high class restaurant, so like we're
was it that
like,
expensive?
Yeah. Every night we're spending like $150, and I went there and I was like, hey,
is that McDonald's
where
or
else
something?
do you guys eat around here? Like, we've been eating at this place. And the waiters would be like, back again? I'm like,
what do you want?
Where do we go?
What am I supposed to start ice fishing?
It was really good, but by the end of it, I was like, oh my God, I feel
Did you have to double up on entrees and stuff?
No, I was trying something every time.
Yeah.
I ate a lot of reindeer meat.
Ooh, yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, I bet.
Did you know reindeer and caribou were the same thing?
I did after you told me like a couple of days ago.
I didn't remember that I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, caribou is just what we call it here, and they call it that in Europe and Asia.
Where's a moose fit into all of that?
Moose is way bigger.
If a moose was pulling Santa's sleigh?
Man, I can't remember how big.
Could you imagine?
He told me, like, yeah, the moose I saw was like 3 meters tall, which is like 9 feet.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, I mean, I've seen some massive moose. Like, have you seen, like, the one where the dude's, like, getting his mail out of his car and a moose is just staring at him, like, ready to frickin' charge?
Also, mooses are mean.
Mooses are mean, but they're easy to kill. I heard you can do a moose dirty. Like, they're charging you and they don't have, like, quick reflexes.
Yeah.
So you could just have, like, a 9mm and then just, like, dodge them like a matador.
And pop them?
Shoot him in the chest.
Oh, wow.
It'd be so beast to kill a moose.
Yeah.
If I tried that, though, I'd definitely get trampled.
Nuts. So, anyways, they're like, so you can cancel if you want, but I was like, we got nothing else to do.
What do you want? Yeah, what, am I going to take another ice bath and sauna?
We went. And I also wasn't sure how this tour was going to go. So it was cold there, but I was thinking we were going to drive around in a bus and then, like, look for them, and we'd be hanging out in a bus.
Oh, that's when you were on that little, like, sleigh?
No, we were like we drove a car, but then once you got there, we were in the middle of nowhere on a dirt road in Finland.
Yeah.
And we pull over and we have like clear view of the northern sky. So we're aimed at the north and there's no trees in front of us and like the most stars you've ever seen in your life.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it mystical?
Oh yeah, we could see the Milky Way. Like it was popping.
No!
We could see every star.
Okay, so that's like everything up top, that's the only reason you would go to Finland. Like, did they have anything else?
I heard we
Lederhosen? Did you see anyone in, like, Lederhosen?
No.
I would have loved
Their
that.
food was really good.
I would have loved if it was, like, a full town of people
I thought that
in
their food
Lederhosen.
was going to be gross, but their food was
because the
beast.
Brits have shitty food.
Yeah, this is different. This was kind of like beef stew and, like, really home cooking type stuff.
Yeah.
But just, like, tasted really fresh and whatever.
Just a delicious stew. Reindeer meat.
The first thing I said when we got to Finland was, man... There sure are a lot of Asians here. Like,
really?
It was shocking.
That was what I said when I got to Japan. I was like, holy shit.
I was like, wow, that's nuts. There's like only us and a bunch of Asians.
Really?
Evidently, like...
Oh, they're like Eskimos.
No, they're just like, if you go somewhere touristy, there's going to be hella Asians there. Like, it was only Asians, Indians, and then...
I love how Asians do travel.
Yeah.
Because they'll always take pictures. I always saw Asians, like, in front of, like, when I was at Kennesaw.
Yeah.
Taking pictures in front of, like, signs. And I was like...
They always have selfie sticks, too.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I don't give a shit about this.
Check out this one Asian I got on a reindeer.
Nuh-uh.
It's a great
on a reindeer?
I mean, he's getting pulled by it, but it's a great photo of him.
What were you and Taylor doing when you were like on the sled above her and she was sitting down?
Oh, we went dog sledding. But they
How many dogs?
9.
Yeah.
And they had 100 dogs at the facility. Popping
really
off.
loud as shit.
Yeah, dude. They were popping
the
off.
whole day.
Alaskan Huskies. So they don't use the Siberian ones are the really pretty Huskies, but the Alaskan Huskies, the Americans, they're the work dogs.
Yeah.
They're the beast.
What are the chances you ever go back there?
Never. That's what I kept on telling Taylor. I was like,
Thank you for this.
We better enjoy this because, well, it's like if you're going to spend that much money on a trip, you'd rather go somewhere you've never been. Like, I've never even been to Europe. I'd rather go to, like, Germany than go back to Finland.
Yeah, but I would go back to Japan in an instant. I'd probably go back to Japan before some other stuff.
Zoom in on this great Asian.
This great Asian.
He just cracks me up.
I love the selfie stick.
Yeah.
He looks so cozy too. And I love the honestly, like just seeing the reindeer in person would have gotten me so happy.
Oh, so Taylor like had this whole schedule plan. And
none of it worked out.
No, it all worked out. It actually ended up being perfect. But when she was like, yeah, and apparently they have this like really famous Santa Claus, and we're gonna go to Santa Claus Village one day.
Yeah, probably like the real Santa Claus.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think too much of it.
He's real.
When we drove by, it wasn't snowy yet, and it looked so cheesy, like all these little huts. But then when we went to Santa Claus Village, it snowed, and the Santa was massive, and he was just a delight.
Massive?
Yeah.
How massive compared to a normal Santa we see at an Atlanta mall?
He was the quintessential, is that the word? Just like the perfect version of Santa Claus you've ever seen.
6'6"?
Oh, he was much taller than me, and he was as big as round as he is tall. It was awesome. We were in the Arctic.
He just made you have did he have a dope suit? Like even like,
no,
oh, you found
he was dressed
he looks like OG Santa.
Yeah, he was dressed Finnish as Dickens, dude. He didn't dress quite like ours. He had these
God.
Yeah. And dude, I have a video talking to him, and it just like made you feel like Santa was real.
Dude. Were you like telling him what you wanted for Christmas or something? Really?
I was like, listen, man. Dude,
I'm sorry. I stopped believing you like 18 years ago.
Xi Jinping, the president of China, went and took a picture of this Santa Claus.
Xi Jinping? Yeah. So you have the same...
So you
met the same guy.
Several other famous people.
Really?
The president of India. Like, this guy was the Santa of the world.
Yeah.
And at Santa Claus Village was the Arctic Circle. We were in the Arctic Circle. So, like, the very top, there's a circle that's the Arctic, so everything that's in that. Yeah. So we were in there.
Heck yeah, dude.
So,
what were your flights like?
Long as Dickens. We probably traveled like.
It sounded like it was way longer 15. On the way back. 15 total.
Total. So I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
Japan's way worse.
I did 12 and 14.
12 and 14.
I did 14 and 12. I think.
Oh, okay. So they're pretty comparable. We did like 3. We did like the way there. We actually
connecting flights.
Yeah.
Oh, that would The fact that I went one trip to Japan was my favorite thing. Like
you didn't stop in California?
No, it was like brand spanking new. Georgia to Japan trip. Yeah,
that's sick. Yeah,
thank God. I hate like thinking about doing a connecting flight. Like you always see those people like super stressed out by the time they land.
We were in England. We stopped for like a second on the way back.
They should have done like a...
England's airport was so slow.
Really?
And this lady was like, I have a 4 o'clock flight. I need help. And we had a 4:15, but we were like right behind her, and she was like pushing through the line. Yeah. And I just basically pretended like she was my mom, and I was just like, we're on a 4 o'clock flight. And so we just like, this lady started it, which I would have never had the guts to do.
Yeah.
But we just rode her coattails.
Right.
And this guy was like, you guys have a 4 o'clock flight? And she's like, yep. And he's like, come with me.
Sometime around 4 o'clock.
Yeah, dude. And we just made it on there. Like, I think we would have been close to trouble.
Dude, okay, so do you remember when we went to, like, that Trump hotel in, like, Miami with the whole family or something? And we all, like, it was kind of scattered going there. And I flew separate. Like, this was the first time ever this has happened. But Mom and Dad were like, okay, everyone, get your own
shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, okay. And so, like, we're like leaving that place, and I'm looking at my like flight record the next day, and I'm like, oh shit, my flight out of here is at 8:15, and you guys were like 4 hours behind me.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta go. So I woke up mad early, and I get there, and there was like some like tropical storm or something that like was holding us up.
Yeah.
And I was, oh man, I
Did you
mean, like
make
I
it?
was standing in a massive line, and they were like, "Who's going to Georgia?" And I threw up my hand. I'm 150 people back, and they were like, "Come with me."
Wow.
And that's the only reason I got onto that flight.
Dude, the England one, the airport was so bad.
Are they all dicks there? I just imagine everyone in
I
England
got off
being
the
dicks.
airport. We had an hour till our flight departed, but we were waiting in the security line. For one, if you went to security in Finland, you shouldn't have to go to security again.
True. If it's connecting flights, like what do
They took
you
your
think I picked
bags
up?
and they move them to the airplane. So just take me and move me to the airplane.
Right.
We had to go back through security, and they were the slowest moving people on planet Earth. And you know how when you put your bag through the thing, and then sometimes it kicks it over the side, and they do a hand check?
Yeah, I hate that.
They did hand checks
Every
on
bag.
half the bags.
Oh, okay.
They were pulling like half of them, and we were already running late. And I get over there, and I'm like, "Holy shit! There's no way we go like 4 for 4 real quick, like because we had our clothes and then our bags each."
Right.
So amazingly, we went 4 for 4. And,
Bag.
And the lady who helped me pass the line, hers got douched.
Really?
And I bet she missed because we were behind. You know, we
Yeah,
had
she had
15
4
minutes on her.
I
But
bet
she
she
was
made
a
it.
saint, man.
I mean, you always see those.
And then
Everybody but Macaulay Culkin always makes it on the flight.
it was terrifying, but it would have been cool if I got left in England. I would have just been like, "Oh, let's go.
Let's just do a
something."
trip in England.
Yeah, but I hate England, man. That airport makes me hate it.
Sausage rolls. That's like all they have. They're like, oh, you got to go to freaking. I am just red as the Dickens.
I don't think you looked that red in real life.
Okay. I keep looking at myself in the
Maybe you
camera.
need
I'm like,
the light down.
whatever. What is it? Freaking,
Sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls, but they have like this one
Pigs in a
restaurant.
blanket?
No. I mean, it's pretty much just a massive pig in a blanket. It's like one
Hot
hot
dog?
dog, and then that's how I imagine it.
A
I'm
corn
sure it's
dog?
better than that, but they're like all these like
They eat a lot of beans.
British people.
Beans and toast.
Beans for breakfast.
Beans and toast.
I want to punch British people in the face. I'm so
Maybe
grateful
that's why
we're
their
just
teeth
like a
grow out.
melting pot in America, because we would have ended up that way without like black people. Like black people in the South, like
Saved us.
yeah, I mean like we might have like starved fried chicken, but they perfected it.
Yeah. Well,
And Colonel Sanders probably took it from
and then the French came and made some beef food, and we got some Italians
Asians.
up in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, suck it.
British people are always like, we have like some of the best Indian food ever. And I'm like, okay, well,
That's from India.
I bet it's not that good.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah, I
like
actually saw.
bland.
I saw this meme that it was like this big monster that was like eating the world.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you?
Bland.
What are you doing if this happens? And someone said, nothing. He's gonna spit us out after he tastes India anyway.
I think Indian food is great, but I
Yeah.
think it is way too spicy sometimes.
I also couldn't eat it all the time.
Oh, absolutely not. It's like, oh, my
Curry
best
for
my
breakfast,
best
lunch,
friend
and dinner.
Caesar.
Uh,
Caesar told me he reps out about 18 tortillas a day.
18 tortillas.
And I said, Caesar, that's your calorie intake for
wonder
the
he's a
whole day,
beefcake.
buddy. Yeah, he looked like a freaking model in his license, dude. I didn't even recognize the guy. He is 80 pounds lighter in his license. You gotta find it. You'll be like, hey, Caesar,
Zach said I gotta see your license.
yeah, before you do this OSHA class, I have to
gonna-
review your license.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the company-wide one just to get Caesar.
Everybody
Hey, everybody, I
send
need
me your
your
li-
license.
No. That's like Addie with, what size shirt do I wear? How much weight do you think I can gain in 2 weeks, Addie?
She doesn't remember everyone's shirt size.
Yeah, but don't add me to the email.
To be fair to Addie, sometimes I pick large, sometimes I pick extra large.
Yeah, I'm pretty consistent.
On the large these days.
I would do medium for shirts,
See?
but she
But
knows
a
that.
jacket, you gotta go like one up.
I like a large for a
Yeah, you gotta
jacket.
go up. To,
I like to be covered up by my jacket.
Plus, you never know what you're gonna put under your jacket. That could
Yeah.
also be big.
So, anyways, for your 30s, I think you should figure out how to get home from the airport on your own.
Yeah.
Because that I was like,
Oh.
I was. You said
didn't-
yeah. You didn't even
No, I
like
didn't
think
even,
about what I was
figured
talking
it out.
about.
I called my parents.
Hey guys, 6 hours from now. You know how I got home
If
from Japan?
no one could have picked me up. You know what? You said this.
You know
thing
how
the
I got
other day.
home from Japan?
You went to your friend's house. You had your friends help.
Well, he was there.
Yeah.
I didn't know you knew that part.
You told me.
On my own. That's what I was going to say.
With your friends. You were saying this. Close. You were already telling this at the golf tournament. And you said, you know what? I never ask anyone for favors. And everyone always asks me for favors. And I'm so great.
I said all that.
And I said, you know what? I would much rather you ask me for favors and just have a smile all the time.
Well, yeah, if I started asking for favors all the time, maybe I would feel better about doing favors. But I'm just sitting here doing all this shit on my own. I plan on moving.
You don't have a lot of responsibilities.
I have a ton of responsibilities.
You have a job.
I have a job and I have a dog. That's practically as much as you have.
They get much worse.
Yeah, well, your responsibilities are split up between two people. You got Taylor, she's practically a stay-at-home wife. Kaylin's got Matt, he's practically a stay-at-home husband.
Taylor was at the office all day today.
Yeah, they had their moments. I really just said that for the stay-at-home husband.
That's funny.
Yeah, one time Matt was on the phone bitching at Caitlin, and he didn't know I could hear him because I was at the office at the time. And I said, "Stay-at-home wives, right?" to Caitlin, and she thought it was funny, but she had to mute the phone call.
So back to my story about the Northern Lights. So we saw them Friday. Then we had the tour, and they were like, "You can cancel. We'll give you your money back." But we had nothing else to do, so I was like, "Let's just do it." But we had already seen them pretty good, so we were like, "Okay, well, at least we got to see them."
Mm-hmm.
Well, these on the tour, our guy was from Turkey. His name was Mehmet.
I know a girl from Turkey named Zeynep.
Mm-hmm. And Mehmet.
Yeah, they had
maybe they
fun,
met.
Wacky names.
Yeah. So everyone we picked up a group of Indian ladies and one Asian lady.
Yeah.
And they hadn't seen them yet. And so they were all about it.
I have a crazy story about that girl, Zeynep. Sorry.
So we go, and they already said that the readings were low for the night. So we go all the way out there. Once you get out there, I thought we were going to be like in a bus. Once you get out there, you have to turn the car off because you can't have the lights on. So we want like complete darkness.
Right.
So, and we all get out and we're just waiting out there.
In the dark,
in the freezing cold. I was dressed completely wrong.
What was the temps?
The tour started at 7. We probably got to the road at 8:30, so like an hour and a half.
I thought you were saying degrees. What was the temp?
It was probably only like 32, but it felt like the guy Mehmet has been in minus 40 out there because he's lived in Finland for 2 years now. It gets down to minus 40 in a few months.
Holy shit.
He said he was cold too. He said it says 32 or whatever, 0,
Wind.
but it's got to be like minus 5.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, minus 5 in
Celsius. So you're practically like 65 degrees.
20 or something. 25. I don't know.
We get that in Georgia.
Minus 40 degrees Celsius and minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit are the same. That's where they link up.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
The way you do it is times 9/5, so almost times 2. So I was just multiplying by 2, and then plus 32.
Okay.
So if it's 10 degrees Celsius times 2, 20... plus 32, you're at like 52.
Right.
And then I would subtract a little because I'm minus.
You did times
like
2
50.
instead of.
Yeah. So, anyway, it was cold as the dickens. We get out there, showing is bad, just like the reading said. And we're out there for like an hour and a half, and these Asians and Indians are really letting Mehmet have it.
Mad.
And he was going into it. He was saying on the way up there, he's like, I'm going to try my best to show everyone a good time, but it's his Mother Nature. Like, I can only do so much.
I don't know.
But they were like...
completely understandable.
And they were saying that... They were like, that we know.
We know.
That makes sense.
What
but
the hell,
Mehmet? Maybe we should... They were really cracking me up because they were obviously not for it. And Mehmet was really like, feeling the pressure, and he really wished that he could just be God for a second. And he was like, sometimes this happens, but you never know. Could just pop up out of nowhere. He described it as this. All day, the sun charges the North Pole, and then at night, it releases that energy. Right. But there's no way for you to know how much the charge happened.
Right.
Now, they have all these readings and stuff, and they knew it was going to happen down here, so it's like an iffy science.
Right. Like deep sea fishing when they're like, there's fish down here, and then you're like, well, I'm not effing finding them.
Yeah. Well, the Asian lady was like, maybe we should drive somewhere else. And he's like, well, we're looking north. The obviously the The sky is clear as can be.
Everyone knew English.
So if it comes up, yeah, everyone everywhere knows English. But I'll tell you this: in Finland, or everyone we
Japan
met,
was a little bit tougher.
they knew 6 languages apiece.
Really?
Oh, and everyone who worked there, like from Turkey.
That's
Our
Asian.
Santa Claus.
They speak Turkish, but they're Asian,
Yeah,
technically.
he spoke Turkish, English, some Finnish, I think maybe Spanish. Our tour guide at the Santa Village, he was a French guy.
No way a Mexican makes it all the way to Finland. I'm sure one has.
Spain.
I can picture Mexicans and black people rarely making it out there.
The Finnish people have never seen a black person.
Yeah, it's 2 people that really hate the cold.
I'd be like, dang, is that a black guy? And then he turned around like, nah, he's just a darker Indian.
No.
Lots of Indians, lots of Asians. So the Asian lady was like, maybe we should drive. And Maymet was like, it doesn't really make sense. Like,
Maybe
if they
we
were
should
here,
drive.
we'd see them.
Yeah.
But we're out there for an hour and a half. Everyone's freezing their ass off. And at one point, Maymet's like, you know what? Let's just drive. So we go for a drive.
Further north.
Just more on the back road.
How far away are you from the hotel at this moment?
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's like my least favorite thing about deep sea fishing too.
Yeah.
Because they keep taking you further and further out, and at some point they're like,
Look,
okay,
we're not
well,
going to catch anything, and we're going to have to ride back for 3 hours.
4 hours. It's the worst, man.
So we
That
only
12-hour
drive for
trip.
like 15 more minutes, and then Taylor, like, we're sitting front seat, and she goes, whoa. She points out the window, and they
Taylor's
start
behind
popping
them?
off.
Yeah.
And he, like, pulls over, and then we're hustling, and we're getting pictures. And then when it was popping off, and all the Asians are loving it.
Yeah.
And the Indians are
Selfie
popping
sticks
off.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy taking our photos, and they would come up and be like, hey, man. And they did great poses and
Really? Yeah.
stuff. And so...
I like your pics.
Yeah, he got
You had a
us to do
great
a,
smile.
a fake selfie with the camera.
That was fake?
Yeah, so he took it and we just like reached out like this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous.
And mine was really tough
Yours
to do.
was a nice
I
one.
was squatting.
And
Like,
you had the Chisholm that same hoodie on.
yeah, and
that was a good photo.
We got lots of photos because at first it would be like everyone take one photo, but once they were popping off for a long time, he would just be like, now who wants something, you know? So I was like, get one of my sweatshirt. You know, this is where I work. And then later he'd be like, all right, one for marketing.
One for marketing.
Yeah.
Made that.
And he
I
actually
loved it.
came up with like that one. I was like, dang, that was a great photo.
How
man.
great was he?
Oh, he was
Was he
beast.
your favorite guy?
No. So this is where the story gets funny.
Then he starts getting mean. All right, shit's done.
So the stuff are popping off, and it's beast.
Yeah.
But we got all of our photos. I've been looking at the sky in the cold
10 minutes.
for about an hour and a half now.
Yeah.
And I think I've had my fill of the Northern Lights. And May met the night that we saw him at our hotel.
May met? Or-
Mehmet.
Okay. May
May
met.
met. So he said the night he's been doing this for like 2 years now. He's probably done it 200 times. He said the night before was the best night he's ever seen in his life. He almost cried.
Thanks a lot, Dick.
That was the day that we saw it at our hotel, and like people could see it down here. So up there, it was really popping
Almost
off.
cried.
Yeah, that's what May said. So
Fantastic.
we're out there for like an hour and a half. I'm like, okay, you know,
Seen him.
2 hours or whatever. I'm seeing it. It's cold as the dickens. The Asians and Indian ladies are ready to go. They packed up in the car. Maymet would be like, are you guys ready to go home? And Taylor would be like, yeah. And Maymet would be like,
I can't hear you.
no, he'd be like, what? You're ready to go home? You'll never get to see this again in your life.
Seen it.
And he was just like, he would make you feel so bad for saying you're ready to go. So we are just like, the Asian ladies are packed up and they really want to go.
Yeah.
It's freezing cold in the car too.
Yeah.
But Maymet, man, he's just getting off like it's the first time he's ever seen this.
Can you believe this? Dude, you've seen it 200 times.
They would like move in the sky and you'd be like, whoa! And it would just feel like, you're like,
Maymet.
look at that! Can you believe it?
Dude, it's so much like deep sea fishing.
He was, no, but everyone was ready to go
Yeah.
except for Maymet.
Same
got
with
back-
deep sea fishing. Every time.
We got back at like 2 a.m. and our flight, we had to be up by 6.
The second I'm... Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Luckily, I slept the entire way home because of Maymet.
Right. Yeah. I slept a great... Oh, dude. So on the way there, so I got screwed. Like, I didn't get to pick my seat on the Japan flight. I probably could have. I just didn't.
Yeah.
So on the way there, I got kind of lucky. Like, this lady came up to me and was like, hey, you want to switch seats? Like, I'm in premium, still
Oh, really?
middle seat, but, like, I had, like, a little bit more leg room, like, something.
Why'd you want to switch?
Her husband was sitting beside me.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So on the way there, I got a little bit lucky. On the way back, I was exhausted, and I had 2 Asian people sitting beside me. And I'm
big Asian guy.
no, I'm just aware of that. The Asian community is usually a pretty timid community,
Yeah.
and they already think white people are just selfish douches.
Yeah.
So I took both armrests in the middle.
You might as well.
Completely. I said, I might as well look. You got a hamburger back there?
No, dude. If you're in the middle, you get.
I deserve both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
But half the
Because
time I'm like this.
how else would you decide which one's yours?
Yeah.
You're gonna steal from one and not from the other guy.
No, I need
you gotta
both.
steal from them both. You're in the middle. You get both. The other 2 each have their own perks.
They have one, and they have the
if you're
side
on the
aisle.
window, you get to lay on the window.
We were
That's
middle
nice.
aisle. I was both ways middle aisle in the plane.
Yeah.
No window seat, no
Oh
nothing.
damn. We upgraded for both the long flights,
Dog, I should have.
and we had hella leg room. And
Next time I'll definitely
first
shell
class
out
we're in
for-
like these pods.
Oh, I've seen the pods.
like
They're
absolutely.
classic.
We were in a giant plane on Finnair. It was sick.
Finnair?
Finnair.
Yeah.
That was beast.
I flew on American Express and I swear I was going to die.
And then the funnest thing
That was
we
Jackson
did,
Schultz's fault, though.
if you go to Finland or somewhere like it where it's really cold, my favorite thing was on my birthday.
Snow angels.
We did a cold plunge in the lake, and we did
That was
sauna.
your favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sauna was floating on the lake.
You said you were about to pass out in the sauna.
Only
It
for
was
the
floating on the lake?
Yeah.
You're shitting me. How'd you get out there?
It was Finnish sauna. You ever done a sauna before? Yeah. You ever done Finnish sauna before?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's like me with ramen. Like, you ever had ramen before? You ever had it in the heart of Japan?
Yeah.
Dick.
So I was like, how cold is this lake? And he was like, 5 to 7 degrees Celsius, and 7 is what we do. And so like 44.
5's a little bit lower. And it was way worse.
5 is 40, and it was way worse. I was in there, and you know what? I was
What
so...
we do, no, you do the ice bath and I clean up after you, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, and God didn't care. I was just in the lake, and I
God
got
didn't
out. And
care.
no one said I needed to clean it up. You weren't in any risk of getting diseases.
Yeah, that thing starts getting a little risky and disease
After
after a
about
while.
2.5 weeks,
The
you're like,
filter
all right.
doesn't work.
Yeah, we need something.
Yeah, but
But
that's great.
when I got out of there, I almost couldn't do 5 minutes. I was like, you know what? I do 5 minutes at home. I'm going to try and do 5 minutes here. And it was brutal.
I can't picture Addie and Caitlin going to any places like this. Have they in the past?
Addie went to like Hawaii. Caitlin went to
Hawaii's beast. I've never been to Hawaii. Have you?
Aruba.
I feel
Now
like
they
you
have kids, and it's impossible.
Yeah, that's
This will be
tough.
like the last time we can do it. You know, if we have more
Oh,
kids, or
dude.
Louie gets when she's getting older.
I'm going to all 7 continents.
You should.
Asia, Africa, North and South America. Not South America.
You're not gonna go.
No, I'm just kidding. No chance. There's like a ton of like.
Is
think
Aruba
South
in
America's
South
east.
America? Because it's an island right off of South America.
Where's Jamaica?
Jamaica is in the Caribbean.
Which is. a
Maybe
part
like
of-
Central America.
Yeah. I barely even want to go
Or
to
it's just
Australia,
its
but it'd be
own
cool to
thing.
like hit up our cousin,
Yeah,
our
you can
Australian
go there.
cousin, and be like, "Yo,
Get eaten by a giant spider.
where should I stay? I wouldn't want to stay with like her and her family. No offense.
Yeah.
But like, what would be cool to do?
Oh man, I don't know how to describe what. Me and Luke were in the bathroom when he was talking to me.
Oh my gosh,
And
he
do you
did that
know-
to me today too.
Yeah, and he would get me stuck in there. But do you know when you're talking to someone and you're in?
Pissing.
No. We were washing our hands, but he was telling me about an idea that came in.
He said that like 3 times to me.
You'll
today,
never
and they're
believe
all-
it, Johnny.
He said that so much. Luke
I have
is
another
getting more
idea.
nuts. Luke is getting more nuts. I don't remember him doing this at night.
tell him constantly that I hate it.
Dude,
And
I'm like, I said to Luke today, I said, Luke, I barely care what's happening with Georgia Tech football. Why would I care about Liberty University switching divisions?
yeah.
I'm like,
I was
dude,
like, how many of these ideas that you have? Is that okay?
it stopped recording.
The whole thing?
No. Oh, we don't have enough space.
So are we busted?
No, we're not busted, but you know, like how we have to do it with like
Oh, we can't do that, dude. I don't know how. Every time it takes me like forever, and
I'll do it, damn it.
It breaks the damn thing. Why don't you just Oh no.
I just deleted it. Ah, shit.
Shit. What does that mean?
It just says insufficient disk space. We're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'll figure it out.
Wait. When did it stop recording?
Now.
So could you put two together? You think I could?
You think you do that?
I could much easier put two together than MP3 vid to MP3. Vid to MP3 used to be so easy. Now they just freaking doucheified it.
Yeah. All you get is viruses.
Yeah, dude. Every time I do it, I have to like contact Chisel Mills IT department. Be like, can you check out my home computer?
Okay.
I need you to delete something.
Okay, it's 39 minutes long.
Uh-huh.
What time do you think we start?
That's
Around
tough to say.
7:45.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit later. So I think we kind of like caught it like the second it happened.
I said it as soon as something popped up on there.
So I think we might have just caught it.
So
like,
we're recording a new one?
yeah, like we missed the part where we were discussing the issue.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Which issue?
That issue.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
I think we're fine.
All right, cool. Because I think I can do that much easier with like GarageBand.
Yeah.
I made one episode on GarageBand.
Really?
Yeah, one of our first.
Out.
Yeah. Oh, I think that is what it was.
What did we cut out?
Probably the N-word.
No, don't. No. That's a crazy thing.
Not by
That's
me.
a crazy thing to claim. Dude, you said JAP in the other one.
Oh, that's not the same to me. We didn't have slaves or anything. I mean, we didn't have Japanese slaves.
We didn't either. We didn't have black slaves.
Oh, I mean,
we were
I'm not
indentured
gonna,
servants.
But I'm not going to say the N-word.
That's what I always tell my black friends when they're
Hey, if the Japanese didn't want me to say Jap, maybe they should have thought twice about Pearl Harbor.
They kind of did that on their own. Like, they started some shit they couldn't finish.
We weren't even in World War II.
Yeah.
They just came over and blew us up.
Yeah, and I was like 45 minutes away from Okinawa. I was a bullet train away, and I was like, I don't know.
It wasn't Okinawa that got hit. Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Okay, well, I was
Okinawa,
Hiroshima, I think, has
they
like
were discussing. And in the movie,
I don't know.
the guy said, "I'm not.
Why not
doing
Tokyo?
that. Me and my wife take vacations in Okinawa, so we're not going to go there.
We're not doing that.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
it's fantastic. That guy.
Japan is fantastic. They sure do know how to keep streets clean.
Really?
Dude, like our sleep schedule was frigged. How did you sleep on your way home and like back?
Amazingly, somehow.
So like no sleep schedule issues coming home.
Is Japan way ahead or way behind?
Way ahead. I was 12 hours ahead.
So it must be like the first thing to change.
It was like I landed, so I left at like 5 p.m. Japan time, and I got home 5 p.m. Georgia time.
Wow.
And I was frigged, dude. Like for like days, I was like up at night, sleeping during the day, and it was the same thing in Japan because like.
Is it 24 hour? Oh,
12.
12? I think ours was 7.
So it'd be like if it was 5 a.m. in Japan, it's around 5 p.m. in Georgia.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was brutal, and I was dying, dude. Like the second I got back, I was just like, I was just tired all the time. I'm shocked you didn't go through it.
Well, I slept so much on the plane, and then I was also able to go to sleep at a normal time when I got home.
I slept for like 12 hours on the way to Georgia, and then I stayed up till like 5 a.m.
On the way back, I stopped sleeping in preparation because I was going to get home around bedtime.
Yeah.
So I had to stay up to go back to sleep. On the plane, I watched If Imaginary Friend.
Oh, John Krasinski.
Yeah. Quick rating, 7.5.
Really?
Quick rating.
7.5 isn't bad for a movie where they have animated people.
You hate that.
I hate it.
I know you hate
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I haven't watched Sonic or
I haven't either because I hate it.
I know you hate it. I'm
trying to think of a movie like that I like.
Have you seen what are those two? Not Alvin and the Chipmunks. The other two Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks, kind of a banger. That's kind of a good one for the first one at least. I mean, like,
well, anytime it's Chipmunks, what's the one? Chip and Dale. It came out a couple years ago.
Oh, I didn't see it
on Disney Plus. Kind of slaps.
Really?
I think it's like Charlie Day is one of the chipmunks. That's why I wanted to watch
Yeah,
it.
he's a great chipmunk.
And then they have you know what I wanted to watch it? There was this scene I saw on Twitter where do you remember when they were making Sonic that they X'd the one Sonic and they changed the whole movie?
Yeah, because he looked weird.
Yeah, well, they put the weird Sonic in this movie, and they had like a whole scene of disregarded characters.
Yeah.
So they had this like
That's
drunk
funny.
looking Sonic who like lost his job. I was like, oh, that looks funny, so I watched it, and I think it was pretty good.
Okay.
And then I
only
watched
watched
something
If.
else. I watched Crazy Rich Asians for the first time. Quick rating.
What?
8.2.
Oh my god! I think Crazy Rich Asians is like an 8.5, and I'm shocked you watched it for the first time.
I watched
do
it
love
before and
Asians,
fell
though.
asleep. And that was quick rating. I mean, I'm spitballing. And then I watched one other thing I hadn't seen yet. Fall Guy. Maybe that's not what it's called. It's got Ryan Gosling and
Oh, it's the stunt guy. He's like a stunt man.
I'd go
Emily-
like a 7.0, maybe 6.9. Not
Not
to
great
watch.
movie. Yeah.
You don't also have to watch If.
I watched Wonka with Timothy Chalamet, and I was decently
7.2.
Oh, it said like a 7.4, 7.5.
Yeah, it was okay.
I enjoyed it. I like people singing, but don't sing in my Joker movie apparently because they got terrible ratings.
Yeah.
I also think Timothy Chalamet doesn't have the nutty in him to play
The Wonka.
Wonka.
It should have been the guy who looked like Wonka that
Who did the Iron
I
Fighter?
didn't even think about how much they looked
He
like
looks
until
so
I
much
saw
like
them.
him. Yeah, and I bet he could go full nutty. I think he's a very good actor.
Play our song.
We didn't even do our intro.
Yeah.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night, ain't no doubt. We about to watch one movie night. Turn it on, gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching.
Got to keep on watching, and that we do, folks.
That we do. We
Let's-
just hate talking about them now.
Yeah. Let's.
I had planned nothing for the Penguin Pod, and I was like, let's just see how it goes.
Well,
and
I
this is
think
what I
one
like
good
doing
thing
way more than
about not doing a weekly pod is sometimes we really got some.
we got
good,
like catching up to do.
Yeah, we got some good riffing. Let's do a rating from what you've seen of Penguin. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 9.3.
I mean, it is so beast.
I wanted. So I'm right. Like 9.2 is a good
Hudson
rating
rated
too.
9.1, so let's do.
Wow,
let's
Hudson-
do 9.2.
Hudson-
And Hudson's watched 4 episodes.
Hudson hates stuff.
Hudson hates stuff.
He doesn't hate stuff, dude. Like, I wanted to make sure I rated it a decent amount, like a 0.2 better than The Last
the
of Us.
Dragons.
I think this is better than Last
Oh
of
my
Us.
gosh, dude. And like what I told Hudson that I'm thinking about is like if there's like some sort of beast season finale type thing, this
Yeah.
is a 9.5, 9.6, unheard of numbers.
I really hope it's not a limited series like one season.
Please don't.
I
Give
think
us
it's
3.
good enough. And sometimes I'm like, cut this show short, man. You guys are going to ruin it if you keep going. I think that this guy could be scheming his whole life. And
Please.
you could just keep on making schemes.
He's so beast. It's Colin Farrell, who's like a relatively like handsome looking
He
dude,
is
and he
unrecognizable.
looks insane in this.
I always am like...
He's
I
like
can't
Scottish
even-
too, right?
I can't even notice that he looks like...
Yeah, I had to like look up his name. I was like,
He says
who
some
the hell is
classic
this guy?
words sometimes, like an accent. Man, I wish I
Christopher.
could think of one.
That's
But yeah,
random.
I like him. It's great.
He's such a beast penguin. So there have been 2 penguins that I know
I
from
love
the
the
past.
like the subtle penguinness of him.
Oh, the hobble walk.
Like the waddle, and then the foot thing is crazy weird,
Yeah.
and his face is messed up.
All messed up. Kind of looks like a penguin, but he hates being called penguin. So Danny DeVito went full penguin. You never go full penguin. And then the other guy, this like
Yeah, but Danny DeVito's was made by Tim Burton, so it was always going to be like that.
right. But Danny DeVito, I think, was the one that wanted to eat the raw fish because he dead ass like went into a raw
Wow,
fish.
that's beast.
And he legit had like hundreds of penguins. Like he went into a little cave and there were thousands. You don't remember that
Oh,
movie?
yeah. That was great. Yeah, he was like a
It
literal
was
penguin.
cool. But
I think it's funny, and
I
I
think it's-
liked it a lot as a kid.
Absolutely.
But he was creepy.
But it's
and
like-
then we
it's-
watched it. We rated that movie on this pod.
it's like, oh yeah. Maybe with Cleve. But
Yeah.
so you never know what you can have until you get it. So the Penguin right now with Colin Farrell is a similar example to how it was with Heath Ledger and the Joker.
Yeah, he was so
And
beast.
Joaquin Phoenix has not matched that energy at all. I like the first one, but apparently it fell off.
Oh, I told you I was going to tell you what happened in the second one. I haven't seen it.
Okay, but you
I
heard rumors.
and then I heard.
Spoiler
Oh,
alert.
I hate how it ended, and then I saw Joaquin Phoenix being like, the ending should have been different. Like talking to Lady Gaga,
said
some lip reading, you know.
Oh,
Said something like
okay.
that. So I was like, what happened at the end? The Joker dies. He gets killed by Heath Ledger's Joker.
What?
Yeah, so people hate
They
it.
bring him back?
No, I don't know if it was, the guy grows up to be Heath. It's like, I think it's supposed to, like...
It should have been the little Barry Manilow dude who was dating
Maybe they did
Sabrina
that. I haven't
Carpenter.
seen it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
evidently, whoever kills him is going to be like the actual Joker.
Please. I thought the guy who, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Little short dude.
His
I don't
Joker-
see him being a Joker. I've never seen it. You've seen it?
I think he has crazy math. I think I saw a picture of it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't like that guy.
You don't like him?
You know that song Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah.
Banger song. But I was listening to that song the other day and I was like, this bitch was ready to break up with this dude a while ago.
Is it
She's
about
like-
that guy?
She's like, it sounds like it. She's like, you sound like an actor, so act like a stand-up guy.
How am I supposed to know it's him?
I mean, like she was dating him at the time.
Oh, so she was dating the Joker.
I think so. That dude who he was also in like the Marvel movie.
Do you think
I
that
got a
if
funny
now that you
Tuesday.
really like this Penguin and it's got, do you think that there's a chance that you would like the Batman if you watched it again?
Probably because I'll be rooting for freaking Colin Farrell, dog.
In the Batman, I
At this
remember
point,
thinking that the Penguin was kind of lame.
Yeah.
I thought.
Right.
Now I like him a lot, so I might go back and be like, oh, the Penguin's cool.
Yeah.
But in the movie, I was like, oh, this guy kind of sucks.
How much screen time did he have?
Not much. They had a long car chase that
I think I fell asleep right at that point
I
in the
fell
movie.
asleep then. It was too long and like dark.
I think I fell asleep before it, but I woke up to the car chase and I was like, I don't know what
Dude,
the F
I
is going
think we
on.
slept at the same parts because I did that same thing. I woke up and I was like, I
Loud
can't-
noises, and then
Yeah,
I was like, you know what? Just
what?
go back to sleep.
Who knows how long I've been out? So I went back. Taylor was like, you were snoring so loud in the theater. I had been.
That was right
drinking.
around COVID time. Nobody was in those theaters.
Yeah, and I got Wad to go, and it was
Yeah.
just me, Wad, and Taylor, and I was just in there like,
That was one time. That reminds me of one time. This is a terrible story about me. But so I invited two buddies over to the Greenville pool. Because
Yeah.
my parents, we were living in Greenville at the time. I might have been living there or just staying there for the time. So I invited two of my friends over, and then I had like 6 Tropicalias, and they were like drinking like Miller Lights, and they're like,
Yeah.
Zach, you want another beer? I was like, yeah, I'll take another beer. And then at some point, I'm just like,
you went for the heavies.
I'm face down in the deep end.
Yeah.
And they had to like eat dinner with mom and dad
Oh, my
solo because mom and dad wouldn't let them leave.
because they've been drinking, and you were just
How embarrassing!
asleep.
And then mom woke me up at 4 a.m. that night. I was sleeping like a frickin' rock.
Said, are you alive in there?
No, because there was a massive storm,
Oh.
and I slept right through the storm. And she got so mad that I slept through the storm that she woke me up. Oh, I can't sleep through this storm, mom.
Ugh.
But hey, that was my early 20s. I learned my lessons.
Hmm.
I think. After the
Speaking
whole
of-
Sweetwater debacle.
Speaking of Ricky Lynn, I was texting her the other day, and she said, I wonder if you. She said, my mom's sister loves Zach.
What? Oh, is that the lady on the spinning wheel hole? Is that Jerry's sister?
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't know
'cause
when
I-
you talk to her. Her sister's name is Terry.
Gary!
Terry, Jerry, and Sherry
Yeah.
are the 3 sisters. And let me see what she said.
I was talking to everybody that day, dude. It's like, the venue was too packed, so I ended up at like the bar top, and I was talking to all the bartenders behind the place.
Yeah.
And then I left my phone there.
Yeah.
So I go there the next morning. What a burden. That whole story was hilarious, dude. So, okay, I mean, like, I've been going through some shit, and it's pretty much all my fault. So I've lost my wallet.
Yeah.
I've lost my phone.
Yeah.
I have keys.
How'd you get gas?
And I have no gas in my tank.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, okay. I'm like contemplating what holds value to a clerk behind a gas station.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe I can sell my AirPods. Like, that was a quick little thing that I had, and I'm like, what has value? And then I remember I'll scratch off lottery tickets,
Uh-huh.
and I'll just leave them. Like, I won't cash them out
you
immediately.
had some money on some lotto tickets.
I had $18 in lottery tickets. So I go to a gas station right off the interstate. I give them $18 worth of lottery tickets. $8 of that has been like null and void. Like, the game ended, so they won't give me money for it. So I get $10 worth of gas.
Yeah.
I do the math. I'm like, okay, I can get to my phone, use like Apple Pay, whatever, credit card. I'll be fine. So I drive up there, work, but I don't have GPS.
Yeah.
So I had to charge my iPad from work.
You have GPS on your car screen.
I don't think it works like that.
It does.
It does. Okay.
It does. They still work like that.
Well, I was
thinking about it.
I wasn't really thinking about it. So I charged my iPad. It's got like 2%, and it's giving me directions to Cobblestone, which is north of Kennesaw State University. I'm about an hour and 20 minutes away. So I get up there and I go to the bar top because I was like, if there's anywhere I lost my phone, it's right here because this is where I ended my night.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, what can I get for you? And I was like,
cell phone?
My phone. And then like they were like, oh, it's you. And then like all the girls that I had talked to the night before ran out, and they were like, it was you. And I was like, yeah. And this girl was like, I talked to your mom. I was like, I know, dude. And then they gave me my phone.
Well, you must have been talking to
Jerry. No, Jerry's Ricky's mom.
Terry.
So I'd have to see a picture of her.
She said she looks just like Jerry.
Yeah.
So she said, my mom said her sisters were obsessed with Zach. And I said, oh, when? I didn't see them talking. And she just said, she said he kept calling you and him by my mom and her sister's name. Said he was Jerry and you were Terry. I thought that was a good one.
Oh, Jerry.
That's Terry.
That's Terry. Yeah, man. I don't remember a lot of that, but
yeah, I thought it was funny.
I'm glad that everybody was
I knew you wouldn't.
happy with my performance. I mean, that golf tournament is just
too much.
It's setting up for a shit show.
You're there for like an hour and a half early, and they just have you drinking there.
Hey, drink up!
Yeah.
And then you get to these holes, and they're like, hey, keep on drinking. And then Miranda's got freaking Jello shots.
Shotgun. If you miss that, you gotta hit your...
Yeah, they are setting up for failure on those things.
Yeah.
Like, by the time
it's crazy.
I get back, somebody's crying on the stairs at the front of the venue. Somebody's... I mean, the whole thing. I walked right by that whole situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go talk to Sherry and Jerry.
Yeah. Are you really going to put that stained glass in your house?
You think it's too much?
It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
I think it's 6x6. I kind of did the math. I think it's 6x6.
It could be really cool.
Yeah. I think the doors are 10 feet tall, and I did the math in between. I think it's about 6'6".
Yeah.
But a circle. I think it's going to be beast.
Yeah.
I'll do floodlights on the outside and point them towards them.
Yeah.
And I talked to my buddy Tyler about that from West Georgia.
Uh-huh.
I think it's going to be sick.
Yeah.
If Dad will let me do it, I'll definitely do it.
It's going to be hard to get down.
I don't care. Kayla was like, are you fine with the repairs? And I was like, yes. I'll pay for that when I have to worry about it 10 years from now.
Yeah.
If
I think it has a normal window on the outside.
And think about how beast it would be in like my next home after this house. Once I I'll do a high foyer ceiling.
Yeah.
With like a curve at the top, and then put that right on the top of that high foyer. Ooh.
I mean, it's beast.
I think it'd be super beast. And Dad, I was shocked that Dad agreed. He was like, this is what I think you should do. And I was like, Sounds good.
Done.
Yeah, I was like,
That'll be better. You'll walk right into it.
yeah. The only reason I didn't want to do. He's way right, and the ceilings are 11 feet high, so I can put it 5 feet up. I would like it higher than the 3060 windows.
Is it the gable in the back?
Yeah, it's gable all the way around.
So it's TP'd like this in the back?
I think so.
Huh, that could be beast.
Maybe. Maybe not, though.
Background, my dad's company is buying this $3 million mansion because they're going to turn the property into a neighborhood.
And they have a dope vineyard in the back. I think I'm going to start... Do you not want to do that? I asked, and nobody
I just
really
live so close to here.
I think it would be so beast to have like 3 or 4 of those plants in my backyard and just like vineyard that shit up. I would want muscadines.
Yeah.
Muscadines are fun.
Grow the easiest.
Do you like muscadines?
Yeah, I
with
love
the seeds in the middle.
They're the best.
Yeah, and they have a real thick shell.
Yeah, I was just about to say the skin's the best part.
Yeah. Hudson gets off to muscadines.
Nice. Well, he'll have them at his next house.
Yeah.
But they're tearing down this giant house, and today we went there and ransacked it. And
I saw a snake. Took a bunch of Japanese
How
stuff.
big was the snake?
Oh, dude. I have like such a 4 feet long, 3 or 4 feet, probably more than 3.
I knew there was gonna be a snake out there.
So they had like they must have been like a Japanese family or at least a Japanese wife, and then like she kind of like that's how I would picture it. That's how I picture it.
Yeah.
White dude, Japanese wife. I mean, if I ever get a Japanese wife, she's gonna walk into my house and be like, "This seems pretty good to me."
So you dated a Japanese person last time, huh?
This seems pretty Japanese.
So your last girlfriend was Japanese.
Yeah, every time I talk to an Asian girl on like a dating app, they're like, "You like Asian girl?" And I'm like, I mean, I like them.
So she texts
but it's
you
not
that?
like it's not like a fetish or anything. But she was Chinese.
Speaking
not
of,
Japanese.
Addie sent that big text to everyone asking their size, and she sent Aiden, and Aiden's little picture on his thing is anime.
Yeah, he knows One Piece. I can't wait to talk to the kid about it.
Those they just so you know.
Yeah. Caesar said, me and Caesar will talk for like 8 hours straight on the days that he works with me. Like he's working with me tomorrow, and we're just gonna have a blast. I love hanging out with Caesar. Some days I'm like,
shut up.
Because Caesar does this thing. I love it when I'm in a good mood, but I hate it when I'm not. But every single store we drive by, he just reads off the sign to me like he's learning English or something. He was like, "Oh, Food Mart."
Yeah, that's very Caesar.
But I love. Oh yeah, Caesar will say your name every time he ends a sentence, like he's saying
Isn't that right,
over
John?
and out.
Hey, John. Ain't that right, John?
I would say this to Caesar too.
Yeah.
I haven't told him about the name thing.
Do
I might
you
need to
notice that you say my name 100 times?
He doesn't. I think he does it worse to Dana. I've heard him talking to Dana.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dana. It's like the higher ranking the person is, the more he says their name at the end.
But Dana
Dad's
does some
probably-
talking things too that are funny.
Huh?
Dana does some.
Dana does a million things to me that are funny. I love Dana so much. And I mean, I talked to Dana on the phone for like 8 minutes about that whole issue we're having, and I'm just like, and if they don't like it, they can eat shit.
What
And
did he
Dana's
say
just
about
like just grunt, tearing up behind the phone. And every time Dana laughs, it makes you want to laugh way
He's
more.
got a great laugh.
Except for his stories, you gotta try and keep up with him on his
I'm like,
stories.
man, you gotta get
Finish
it
it.
out. You gotta get it out.
Dana's thinking about this story about
He's
this
like 6
spitball
steps ahead.
when he was in middle school, and he just thought of the whole story in his head,
And he's
and he's
dying
laughing
about
like it ended.
He's thinking about the punchline.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Because he's dying.
Yeah, and if it's not that great, you have to match his laughter regardless.
Yeah. Sometimes you're like, oh man, he really was letting it rip. I gotta get.
You wanna play heads up with the gang?
Yeah.
Cool.
Heads up with what gang? Oh, all the guys here.
You ready? Not here. Matt, where's Hudson? Come on, you wanna go? Heads up? Pause the game. We gotta we're live. All right, we got 2v2. Me and John versus Hudson and Matt.
Does Hudson, is he going to move into the new house? Or you think he'll be...
For at least a minute.
What about Matt?
Matt and me had too much of a rent debacle for that to work out.
Too much
He was
rent?
like, well, I take up about a 1 by 1 inch, a 1 by 1 foot square space.
Is he
So I'll
talking
pay you about
his-
$10 a square.
Is he talking about his body?
No, Matt's just a little stickler about rent. And it's something I can't deal with. So I was like, all right.
Just
He's
take
got a
a
sweet
hike.
deal with his parents right now.
Yeah. Where's Cleve live?
Atlanta. He might pull up, but he's got a pet cat. And it would be super beast if Riggs and the pet cat were like best friends.
I don't think that's going to work.
Why?
Because they weren't done as a youth.
Yeah, but if like you've seen how they like do like
Y'all want me?
I don't think that's going to work.
you don't think so either?
I keep them separate.
Yeah, I think...
I mean, like I can put a door on the guest
Actually,
bed.
I don't know.
I think
mean,
they could like, if anything, I think the cat would be more aggressive to Riggs, and Riggs would be more timid than.
You think?
I think- I think the cat would like be
pause
smacking
videos.
Riggs in the face, and Riggs is kind of a timid guy. Like he doesn't like,
No, but if
he's not aggressive at all. Like I've never seen him around a baby dog. Or
Maybe don't start him off with Cleve's cat. Maybe go get like a straight.
yeah, just in case.
Yeah, just see how it goes.
Or I'll just
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
test cats.
Yeah.
Did you unmute it? If it's blinking, you haven't.
Oh yeah, click the button. There you go.
All right, gentlemen.
It's not gonna be fair, me and you versus them.
I told them the same thing. Hudson,
'Cause-
Matt
because
said
of me
that
and
they had
Matt's
been boys
undeniable
for
chemistry.
15
me and Zach
years.
just wavelength.
Yeah, it's just subconscious.
Well, this isn't wavelength. This is heads up. All right, so we're gonna do
And I
blockbuster
knew he was gonna
movies.
say that.
So when you guys start it, you have to do this BS that this Ellen DeGeneres liberal bullshit where you have to.
Something?
No, you're just
Okay.
gonna take my phone.
Word.
All right, so me and John are first.
Board that you play a game on that is like spiritual.
Ouija.
Bingo.
And
This is Quentin Tarantino yellow jumpsuit.
Kill Bill.
Mm-hmm.
volume 1.
That's fine.
This is Rocky Balboa, but he has a gun.
Rambo.
This is
Agreed.
Eminem's movie.
I think we could do these.
8 Mile.
Bingo.
Jeez.
This is
Oh,
about
really?
a dog that gets taken out
We're
back
gonna
and
see.
shot.
Old Yeller.
Yep. This is a pair of sunglasses, and it's a plane.
That's a
If you
pass.
drive a plane. Okay. This is drunk guy in a red suit around Christmas.
Bad Santa.
Yep. This is one of the best movies of all time. Guy breaks out of prison.
Prison Break.
Nope.
Shit.
Uh,
Fuck. Sorry.
Movie.
I had it. It's
Gosh
freaking
darn it.
Shawshank Redemption.
yeah.
Yeah.
That gummit. I'm sorry
That was
for the
good.
F, people. I really tried to hold them in.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just.
It was on the top of my
Starts so
freaking
fast.
cranium.
You got
That was good.
6.
Man, I want those questions. They were good.
All right,
Yeah,
Hudson, you
yeah,
talk
yeah.
to the mic. Matt, when Hudson's holding the phone, you take my microphone and talk into it.
All right. So just.
Oh,
No.
Right.
You put
Sorry,
the.
what
Pick the. How much did we get? Here, let me
Yes,
see.
6.
We got 6, so play it again. And then Hudson will tell you the stuff. We just want them to be able to hear the. All right, so place
Yeah,
it on your
yes.
forehead.
His or mine?
What?
What? Place it. Why
The
would you
shit.
place it on
I didn't know who was
mine?
playing. Sorry. Let's go. And I lift up or
It's
down.
a story
I
about
lift up or down.
a
I don't know how to do
girl
this.
that gets pregnant in high school. It's a town in Alaska.
I know it.
Elliot Page is now her name.
Bro, I'm so
Ellen
sorry.
Page.
How did I
Okay,
pass?
skip
Did I
it
lift
then.
up?
Yeah, go
Juno.
All
on.
right.
Juno.
Oh,
It's about a little mouse that goes around.
Despero.
No,
Sorry.
Despero.
It's a mouse. I thought it was in the bag.
He's got a little sweater on.
Stuart
He's
Little?
just- yeah.
Yeah, brother.
This is a prom queen. It's a weird girl. She gets covered in pig's
The blood thing. Oh no, I know this one. Give me another hint, please. That's
Alright, if
scary.
you don't,
Sorry.
if you need another hint, then I
It's
don't.
not Superstar.
It's a name.
I know.
If you weren't going to hold
Okay.
something, you would.
What was it?
Oh, tilt
Man.
it up. Tilt it up.
I'm
Carrie
tilted- I'm
is-
tilted.
is
Carrie.
the-
I thought it was the car one.
This
That's
is a
Christine.
scary movie
Carrie, Christine, I was
with
just
a.
Matt, listen.
I'm listening.
This is a scary movie with
How scary? Say it.
lawn care equipment, and there's a big killing. It's a state. the state.
Texas
lawn-
Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah,
you got it.
Yes, sir.
I don't
got
know if it
two.
counted on there, but that
Sorry.
counts.
Sorry.
That
We
counts.
got 2, Matthew.
Yeah, there we go.
Matt yaps so much in
Matt
between.
tried to tell me a story.
Oh my god,
Like,
it reminds me of the time. Let me tell you the whole list, but no, sorry.
I got 2.
We had harder ones, but
no,
yeah.
that's because you suck, man.
Me and John both had. We definitely had Juno and
I was
Carrie.
just
I
at the
had
Ouija
Carrie.
because I haven't even seen that movie. I could have said,
Give
like,
it to,
oh, it's a
John.
board. Like,
I
that's
didn't even
good.
know it was a movie.
Yeah, no, I saw the
I
I saw the
didn't know.
trailers and but no, good job.
Swipe up again.
Also, Matt was.
Matt talks so
tilting
much.
him.
I was trying to. I was dude.
Yeah,
I was.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
lifting it. I was, bro,
Like
no,
he was
man.
scared to tilt
You
it
can
too
yell.
much.
No,
You
like
can yell
crazy.
pass.
I was
Do a
breaking
swipe
my
up
neck.
to
I
a.
broke my neck doing that.
Pass.
What's that?
Pass.
Ooh, that's a tough.
Are
one,
these
too.
movies?
Yeah, tough ones.
KO'd. Prince kisses her.
Sleeping Beauty?
Nice. Pass.
What is that? Yeah, what?
Andrew loves it. We hate it. They never talked the whole entire time. Tom Hardy's in
There Will
it.
Be Blood?
No. War movie.
Oh,
D-Day.
I got it. Just give me 1 second. Dunkirk.
Nice. It's like Eminem's movie, but it's sad and there's a big black guy in it.
It's like Eminem's movie.
It's about Notorious
That's
Big.
Tom Hanks is a police officer.
Tom
He
Hanks is a
arrests a black guy
Ignore
and
the
he's
Eminem.
innocent.
Your cry.
I don't know it.
The Green Mile.
Oh.
Pass.
Eat my ogre mouth.
He skips high school. He's a bad guy, but he seems cool and he's got a red car and his dad is the one driving it. He's also Inspector Gadget.
Whoa, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Nice.
Oh, he got it. He got it.
Oh, that I was
I was
repping out facts at the end for that
Yeah,
one.
you were
3.
crazy on that one.
He's also Inspector Gadget.
I didn't know that. I heard something. That was cool.
Born 1972.
Paramount Pictures.
You didn't know Arrival?
I didn't know how
That's
to
the
describe
plane. Is that
it.
plane
Plus,
thing?
I feel
Or
like
what is
Is that
that?
alien one
Oh,
with
With the
eggs?
symbology where they
An octopus alien.
they talk to
with
each other
the-
through
with the
like
red
weird
hair.
blocks.
Yeah.
I
and
feel like
things.
seems like a
movies
tough
with
one.
When you
Yeah.
said Green Mile and Eminem, I was thinking it was about a rapper.
Yeah, it was a
It's just
bad-
like 8 Mile,
bad
Green
hit.
Mile.
Yeah, I get
Like,
it
I
now,
always
I
like
get
get
it
those
now.
mixed up. If I'm talking about Green Mile, sometimes I'll say 8 Mile.
I guess it's my turn.
That's funny.
So Hudson, you put it on your forehead. No, he's good.
I got
Oh,
my
he's
mic.
good.
Yo, mic check 1 2.
I'm just gonna put this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
put it
that
down.
there.
You don't really need it. We'll hear you. Speak loud.
Oh my gosh, I hope I'm ready.
How
Let's
much
go.
did we get that round, John?
Not
3.
enough. We're about to kill it. Let's go.
Pass.
Pass. I've seen that movie. Oh my gosh. Green dude, smile, and
The Grinch?
yeah, and He Stole Christmas. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
And then you saw
Green
And they sing.
Hairspray?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jeff Bridges, gun guy, boom, boom, boom. What department are they in?
LAPD, Chicago PD.
But it's a different acronym. Pass. RIPD. Sorry. Oh, Macaulay Culkin. Oh.
Home Alone.
Yeah. There we go. Oh. What do people in Africa go for? It's really sad. No, the diamonds.
Diamonds, blood diamonds.
Yep.
The diamonds.
It is
It's a movie.
No, the
Pharrell
time.
made it. It's the same animation, but it's Batman.
You can't say
I don't know the rules. Sorry. So I'm this guy. Lego. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know the rules.
You said Batman and Lego Batman?
Well, I didn't say Batman the Series 1, Harry Potter. Ready to be lost. Like-
I don't know the rules.
You didn't
no,
I didn't say this. I was like, hey, this guy happens to be.
We got 4.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
I feel
hey,
like
that's
y'all
better.
probably got like 3. Oh no.
No, at least 7,
With
but
all them rules.
we'll count
All right,
4.
so first round, me and John are up. 3 points. Do you guys want to continue with this and just do 3 rounds, same team?
Me and you.
Okay, so that's a tough order.
No, we got it.
Thanks for having
Okay.
faith in me. I'm glad you.
So
at least
first
gave it-
round,
Yeah.
Matt and Hudson versus John and Zach.
good.
John and Zach win.
For
So
money?
no. So we'll do 3 rounds and we'll switch up the teams every round.
Interesting.
All right, sweet. So Hudson, I'll go first for you, buddy.
So the rules are you can't say the word.
We're just gonna keep
it's like,
it
it's like
obviously.
Yeah,
it's like
Batman.
when you're in like SAT words, you can't use the word to describe
Oh,
the word.
Hudson, like stand in
Here
front
we
of me
go.
so I can't see it in the screen.
That's honorary.
I'm.
Wizard of Oz.
I'm. He's going around. Wow, that's-
Singing in the rain.
Wow, that's cool.
Nah. Pass.
Nope.
It's 3 different forms of transportation. It's got John Candy in it.
That's good.
It's
Air, water, travel. I can't
That
do
was,
it.
you had it. That was
I know.
close.
It's about bringing rain. It's got Kevin Costner in it.
I've never
What
seen
the hell
this.
is this?
Dancing in the night. Oh, it's
Yeah,
got
like you gotta
Dancing
just
in the
know if it was Dancing in the Rain.
Rain. I don't know that one. Pass.
We got this, bro.
Just stuck on pass. It's literally just wasting time. stuck on
Oh.
There you go.
pass. This was Angelina Jolie. She was super hot. She had the tank top with the guns.
Oh,
Made
Tomb
into
Raider.
It was a
yeah.
video game, bro.
I don't know this one. I am what's his name? I am from Kazakhstan. I am nice.
Oh, boy.
Very nice.
Do I get that one?
Not enough. You should have had that in the first
All right,
second.
give it a-
Ocean is very
Damn it,
nice.
Hudson!
Give it.
All
We
right,
had a bad
for about
track.
10 seconds, it was just like pass.
But I don't think the timer was moving.
no,
Nah,
It got
same.
stuck on one
It
part for a
was.
little bit,
No,
but
it didn't.
before that,
I
it
was
was
staring at it.
I was too.
The timer was going down.
It was like
Little
10
bit.
seconds.
10, a little bit
A little bit.
crazy.
All right,
It's going
that happened-
Constantly was
that happened
going
with us.
down. Kind of.
A little bit.
Little bit.
At half speed.
Yeah, bro. All right, am I holding this?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
I want
it.
to describe.
All right.
Where are we
No words from you except for
Put it on
guesses.
John's for it.
Good luck.
This is a cartoon about feelings.
You can't say the word, remember?
It's a great movie.
Inside Out?
Yeah,
Nice.
Down?
yeah, you're supposed to, but it did it. It did it. Okay, pass it. This is about John Candy, and he teaches Jamaicans how to bobsled.
Cool Runnings, but
What the
sorry.
hell?
count.
That counts. We have.
I
This
didn't
is
know.
one of the scariest movies of all time. People say,
Really?
well, maybe I've never seen it, but it's about a camera. It's one of the first ones with a camera.
The Blair Witch Project?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh. This is a movie where the guy does this at the end. They're all in like detention, and it's old.
Oh no! Don't tell me. Please say it right now.
Okay, this is when everyone dies in a dream, and then he wakes up and he's like, "Oh, we're about to die on this airplane," and then they all get off the airplane, but then they
He's so
die
cool.
through.
That's not getting that one.
Bro.
That was such a good example.
That was not. That was, you had to like really see the movie to know that.
Oh, we're about to die. I feel like everyone's seen Final
Final
Destination.
Destination.
Not like that.
No, I've never seen it.
All right, so do y'all want 4? And you're
But I
gonna
should have known that
take,
because I read about it. I read about
Are y'all
that.
going to take Cool Runnings and you want 4?
No, I went 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good,
though, 'cause
yeah,
I
we
cut you
lost.
off. In the
If we would've lost
when
off
he
that,
said-
I would've been a
John
huge
Candy,
deal
and
off
then he said
of it.
bobsled, and I was already said, if he said
You were
bobsled,
past that one
Yeah.
in seconds.
Yeah,
You didn't even give me a
immediately.
he
second.
said John Candy, and I was like, bro, I don't know John Candy movies. And then he said, and I had no idea he's in that movie. And then as soon as he said bobsled, I was like, sorry.
Zach Galifianakis, first movie. He's
Hangover?
like, nice.
Wow.
It's like, no, pass. This is Sparta.
Thank you.
300.
Nice. No.
It was butt.
No.
Start singing.
Simba.
Blackie.
It was
Nice.
like, I am in my...
No. I could have done that one. It's a board game and they get sucked into a
Logic.
nice.
Get good ones, bro.
It's Idiot and Idiot.
Dumb and Dumber.
Nice.
Wow.
You said and.
Pass. Okay.
Damn, disqualified.
Pass.
College.
It's like a bank robbing movie and there's a bunch of dudes in it. Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Casino.
Ocean's 11.
Nice.
Ocean's 13. Ocean's 12.
Oh,
Thank
no!
you.
He's like,
We're good.
Ocean's 15.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
How many was that?
I don't waste time. Hudson also, when he was like trying to pass, he was like, I don't know that one. Pass it.
Just pass.
Yeah.
That was 3 seconds.
Yeah, my
How much
bad.
did we get, John?
6.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I'm better at guessing.
Yeah, and I'm better at saying
Matt.
answers. Y'all need 7 to tie, 8 to win.
Easy
And that
peasy,
is
bro.
bad at
Eight
doing
to
this.
win.
I was good at descriptions. Oh, wait, we have
Yeah,
the
he's
record.
good at talking.
Yep. Yep, I'm so sorry, bro. It's a classic black movie, and
Friday.
The hunt
One
of
more.
the hunter always hard.
Will Smith and
and
You said better. Skip, man, Boys in the Hood. their aliens come in through the ocean, and it's like there's a book about it.
Tom Cruise.
World of
Yeah,
Nice.
dude. Thank you. I'm
wow.
sorry. Skip. I haven't seen that movie. I remember the.
Great movie.
Dogs and
You said
Oh.
the word in the movie.
canines go
I skipped
nuts to
that.
hell.
There, you already said. Come on.
It's a song.
Full of Rock.
Where the skies are so blue.
Oh, Sweet Home Alabama.
Thank you, sorry. Man,
Leonard Skinner.
this dude lives in a fruit. It's really
James
big.
and Giant Peach.
That was crazy. James the Giant Peach.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I should have dialed in some of this.
Let's hope
Maybe
you did
3.5.
better than Matt and Hudson.
Man, I'm
All
sorry.
right, so
I
I'm undefeated. If I can win with, if I can win with that was on you, us.
I love how Matt looks at him for like 4 seconds and then just goes, dog.
No, the
Dogs. It was all dogs go to heaven.
opposite of hell, which means
dogs.
don't go to hell. They go elsewhere.
Dogs, where do they go? They go to,
Yes,
heaven.
no,
Where are they going?
I need to work on my
Alright, man, I
I can't
think-
say the words.
I think you're worse at giving the example.
I'm just not good.
No,
Yeah.
you're great, buddy.
I'm not bad because again, like I got what,
Matt-
4 on that thing or whatever.
Matt, I need you to lock in. If you don't know it, say
Ready.
pass
Yes,
immediately.
yes, sir. Okay, let's do
If
this.
you just pass, don't say the name of the word.
Don't even do guesses, just pass.
All right, ready? We got this, brother. We're locked. Pinocchio.
Skip.
You get that one.
I'm Batman. And Joker comes in and super badass 2008 film.
It's not called Batman.
It was Dark Knight!
Okay, my bad. That was.
He is a feral dude. Not feral, that's the wrong word. But no, that's the wrong word. I know. He's a hare.
Shut up!
He's a hare, and it rhymes with Jeter.
I don't think you can be wrong.
Peter Rabbit. It's
Come on,
James
you know
Bond.
that one.
Pink Panther.
Oh, you almost said yes.
Rich people have these people.
Poor people. Servants. Slaves.
Strong people. They're looking after
Worker.
Bodyguard.
Shit, Matt. I don't know how your mind works. This is
You guys are
insane.
doing it.
Vehicle is the third one.
He said the third.
The third. Cars 3 is not the third. That's it. I don't know. I tried to beat
Vehicle's
around.
the third one. I don't think that was necessary.
Vehicle's the third one. I thought that was good.
do better. You can't be like vehicle.
Could you
starts
say
with
Lightning
C.
The
McQueen?
trilogy. The third.
Like you might as well spell it
Matt,
out. Like,
sorry, Matt, you are.
What'd y'all get? One?
One. You said
Matt,
you
you're
can't say the word, so
absolutely
don't say the word. And you're like, you
psychotic,
can't
dog.
say
That is
that.
the
Which one
Third
did you get?
and 3 are 2 different
Frickin' the
words.
first one,
Wow,
Pinocchio, where he did this.
I
Matt,
still didn't get
and then
it.
he went on this like
You didn't
crackhead
even get it.
tangent.
And so you're mad at me and you didn't even get it. Why are you so upset?
Dude, I could have done the Dark Knight so much better.
Matt, like, he'll come up with a clue and then he stays to it. He doesn't like try and.
I
gives him, like,
Batman.
tries to
I
convince
said
you how
the-
good
I
it
said
was.
2008.
Dog.
What other film? I don't even know.
2008. What other film?
If we're talking about my Batman, I don't know which
I
other
bet
one.
Batman came out in 2006.
I think it came before. No, it was 2008, if not later.
I'll go first.
All right, look it up. I bet it's.
I think
06.
2008, if not like 2009, 2010, like, no, Dark
There you
Knight.
go.
All right.
This is about
2008.
a fish girl and it's a cartoon.
Luca?
No, girl.
Ariel?
Yeah, what's the name of that?
Little Mermaid?
Yep. This is Tom Hanks on an island.
Castaway?
Yep. This is the first of a magician series, or wizard rather.
Harry Potter?
In the first one.
Oh, shit. Sorcerer's Stone?
Yep.
Wow,
Good
nice.
job, brother.
Skip it. This is the opposite of the sun,
Moon.
and then the opposite of dark.
Moonlight.
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
This is a cartoon about a monkey guy.
Curious George?
No, guy. A man.
Monkey Man. Damn.
Jane.
Tarzan?
Yep. This is a cartoon, not ants, but the other one at the same time.
Oh, Bugs Life?
Yeah, dang, we almost got it.
We got 5.
All right, man.
Nice.
You
That
got
really
good
hurt me,
guessing,
but
though.
Dark Knight did come out in 2008, and so I was
Yeah,
like, hey,
I heard
my
you.
bad.
Right during their turn, man.
Scream out.
Uh-huh.
Dark Knight was actually made in 2008.
Yeah, and then you didn't say, hey, yeah,
Y'all go.
Yeah,
Y'all,
actually, 'cause I was
John,
playing a
you
game.
guys go next just to see how much I have to get to win.
All right, fair.
Gonna be a lot.
That's gonna be like, oh yeah, I watched that movie when I was 12. And
I watched it when I was 12.
You should know. Y'all are haters. That's good ones.
It's got Junie in it.
Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Oh, Junie is like the only name.
It's got
Armin.
Lindsay Lohan.
Herbie Fully Loaded.
It's about trading places with her mom.
Free Friday.
Yeah.
Y'all get the best ones.
It's Marvel. It's about a
Gal
lady that Gal Gadot or whatever.
Oh, Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm helping.
It's got Jackie Chan and
Rush Hour?
Yeah. It's about a bus, and it's like this VW bus, and they go on a trip to go to a
Colorblind son in the back.
Yeah, colorblind son. He wants to be a pilot. He cries about it. It's got Steve
Little
Carell.
Miss Sunshine.
We just talked about that.
Yeah.
I
didn't hear what you said.
It's a really sad
That's a
movie
good cry.
about a dog.
Marley and Me?
Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock, but in the shower.
Psycho?
Yeah.
No, that's how you go.
I see dead people.
6 Cents. I think.
Nope. All
I
right.
thought we might get.
That's still
Yeah,
really
almost
good.
got that one at the buzzer.
That's still really good.
7. Matt, we need 12 to win.
Easy peasy. I've been waiting for this.
Man, me and Hudson, did we have the high score of the round?
Yeah, y'all did. Y'all should be brothers.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Matt's gonna. Zach,
Yeah.
just be like, this is in 8th grade. I went on a date with a girl, saw this movie.
Oh, I know.
First time I touched
Pass. Stop doing it like that.
I don't know.
Pass. This is
That was a good
screwed.
one.
Pass.
Not a great one.
Pass.
No!
I could have done that. I could have done that one. Pass.
No!
I don't know how to describe that one. I'd pass.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You gonna pass them all?
Big elephant has big ears.
Orange is who?
Nice. The Force Awakens, but it's one of those.
The Star Wars Sith one.
But it's
Keep on guessing.
some dude's coming back.
Yeah.
Oh no! Erase that.
You got
I got it.
Yeah.
What was it? I don't know.
Return of
Oh,
the Jedi.
yeah, I'm fucking this up. Sorry. I'm
And
this up.
hot girl wants to be a lawyer
Reese
and
Witherspoon.
solve it. Reese Witherspoon.
Pink. She's in pink.
She wants to be a
Bend and
lawyer in the end.
Pretty in
Band
pink.
and snap.
Son of a bitch,
I know I didn't
Matt.
say one of the
You are
words
cursed to
in
this
the
game,
movie.
sir.
Because
Sorry.
that's not allowed.
I am a.
You bet. Look at your stats, bro.
No, that-
Everybody, you
you passed.
lost on every team you've been on.
No, I had higher scores when I was delivering,
Right.
and some of my
Delivering?
like that was you really
Matt, you had like 2, 3, and 1. Hudson was repping out 7s with John. He barely knows the guy.
Hey, y'all got some good movies. I haven't seen. I've never seen it
Me
yet.
and John did the best because we were all business.
Yeah, I love
Straight
all
business.
business. I
All
love
business.
All business.
I could play this for like we pretty much like
I was
totaled
staring
out
John
like
in
an
the
hour
eyes
and
we were
30 on
just-
this pod.
Wait,
We're
no.
done.
Huh? Yeah, I'm done.
All right,
That's long
yeah.
pod.
Let's call it.
Good game.
Thanks for being
Thanks
here,
for
guys.
playing.
Matt,
It was a pleasure.
you gotta practice.
I make y'all look good. You're welcome.
we want you to look good, pal.
Thank you.
All right,
That's what's
Matt, you should probably bail
Hey,
before
thanks
we
for
do this
having me.
intro.
I'll see
yeah,
y'all.
because if he's in here and we hit it, we're gonna be hitting it again.
Thank you, Matt.
It was a pleasure.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night, ain't no doubt. We about to watch one movie night. Turn it on, gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching.